Hello people, hope you're all fine. I have a day off again. I'm out here in nature. I'm looking a bit strange here, just say that. So, well, my colleagues would say I always look strange, probably, I don't know. So, I'm out here, I'm in a city called Baden and I'm in the park here and there are a few hiking trails all around here. My plan is to visit two of the ruins in a valley called Helenental, which means Helena Valley. I will tell you about this story a little bit later. So there should be two ruins. I know one of them is closed for renovations, so I can't go in that one, but I can walk to the other, and then there are a few caves around, so we'll see if I can find them for you. And well, I'm starting my walk now, and the best way is I follow this sign here. Very Scottish. So guys, I walked up here for a little bit and you can see one of the ruins I want to visit today already. Try to zoom it on. So this is one of them. And there's one on the exact other side of it, but I can't see it right now. So they're facing each other. And well, I'm just walking on here and see where it leads me. So already the way to those little ruined castles is an adventure. So we are walking past cliffs here. And guess what I found? I have to show that to you. We're looking up first, a little wee cave there. And then we're looking down, we have a big cave. It's not going very far. But well, if it starts to rain, which maybe comes in the afternoon, I know where to go. Keep me safe for a bit. So we're moving on now. Funny thing is I know I was here before twice. I walked through those ruins twice, but it was years ago. But I can't remember all those cliffs here, all those stones. So I'm quite excited walking along here. And there's another few little caves in there everywhere. That's a little surprise of the day. So I think we're coming up of another wee cave, but this one is known, so there's a little bench in it. Let's see if we can see something interesting. Except cobwebs. Doesn't look that exciting, but maybe it's just the beginning of the walk. We are here in the middle of the woods, somewhere in the nowhere, nobody around. So, let's move on. So people, I'm on the right way. I think I'm sort of on the level of the ruin or the castle. I think. I don't know. What do I know? I can remember not a lot from the way, so well. But I found something new here, so this doesn't look that old. That's beautifully made, a little pavilion, probably. No wonder, because with that view, well, you need to sit down for a wee bit and look out there. That's just beautiful. So I'm quite near already. I only have 20 minutes left to this ruin here, to this castle, which is called Ruine Raunchstein. And then the second one on the opposite side is this one here. This is the Ruine Rauheneck. So I have to walk all the way down there, cross the street and then walk all the way up there, but I have enough time, so I'll make my way to this one first, about 20 minutes, and then you'll get a bit of a better view. So we're nearly there. The way up is quite adventurous. You can see here, you even have to hold yourself here, otherwise you can't get over the steps here, or over the stone basically. But the view really gets you, really. Little cross here on the top. Here is the second ruin, the Ruine Rauheneck. Yeah, that's the one. And the one we're going first is this one here. I will have a better view in a few seconds. So we are here in a valley called Helenental, the Helen Valley. It goes back to an old saga and it's connected with those two ruins. So in this ruin, there was in the medieval ages once a young girl called Helena, Helena actually, yeah. And she was the daughter of the lord of the castle there, and she fell madly in love with the son of the of this castle, from the lord of the castle here. And they hated each other though, the fathers, as it usually is then. And the saga says that Helena's father pushed her over the edge and she fell down, and she should have died of that, but she just somehow survived it. And so this is why this whole valley is called Helenental, so Helenen Valley, just for this young girl. So, moving on, I'll get you a little bit of a better view. It looks beautiful from here. Bit of a small walkway here, but we need a little bit of adventure with it too. So I had a good view somewhere here. So I think it's coming along there. Yeah, getting nearer and closer. And that's it. So this is a very good view. And I'm just following this way, and that's it. We are getting closer, people. Not long anymore. So excited. So people, we did it. we reached the first ruin. It's the Castle Raunchstein. But unfortunately, as it looks like it's really closed. I mean, I read that before, but I always hope against hope that it's open. So that's really a bit of a shame. Let's see if we can see a little bit inside. I was in here with school once and then by myself years ago, and I really have a beautiful ruined castle in my memory. So it's a little bit of a shame, but maybe we are a bit more lucky with the other one. I just have to find the way to get to the other side of the valley. Yeah. Well, maybe in a few years it's open again, hopefully. And the tree starts to bloom too. So this is now the ruin Raunchstein from down here. So I walked the little hill down here, and we are walking up now the hill there. And here we have the famous Hotel Sacher, who came up with the idea of the famous Austrian Sachertorte, so the chocolate cake. So moving on now. So I'm fighting my way up here. I cross this big street down there and then just walk up the hill, and I'm nearly there. I'm right next to it already, so it can't be far anymore. Should be just a few minutes more. So we made it. And this one is fortunately open. So this is the Castle Rauheneck. We have a big tower in there, so it seems nobody's in at the moment, which will be perfect to make little videos and pictures. So on the other side we have seen the ruin of the Castle of Raunchstein. This is the ruin of the Castle Rauheneck. Eck means a corner, so the tower has 3 corners. It's not 4, but 3. This is why it's called Rauheneck. And I would say we just have a look inside. There's also a wee ghost story about this castle. So we'll see if we are lucky enough and maybe see one of them. Well, of them there's only one ghost, it seems. And here's now. We're entering here. So both of the ruins were built in the 12th century. And they were built here very strategically because the way between those 2 ruins is the only way that leads out to the west, out of the valley. And in the medieval times, there were a few knights robbing people, so not very nice ones. And legend says that the knights, they put a rope between those 2 ruins, and so tried to keep the merchants out of the city, which means they can rob them quite easily. So just a few legends, and I'll have to get a look around here. No plates with little information, so you can probably guess what it all is. And we'll see if the tower is still open. So moving on here. That looks pretty cool. So I promised you a little ghost story. So it says that there is one ghost in here, the ghost of a knight, and he will roam around as long as he needs to. And what he needs to be set free is that a pine, a Scotch pine, should grow here in these ruins. Then somebody must make a bed out of the wood for a child. The child must be born on a Sunday and needs to become a priest later on. And only if all of this happens, so the tree, the little bed, the boy born on a Sunday, then becomes a priest, then the ghost will be set free. Until then, it says there is a little blue flame every Hogmanay. So maybe I'll come here at those times and see if I can find the blue flame. Or not. Maybe I will. Well, we'll have a look. Quite certain you have the chapel here. As we walk in. And I'm really sure now. So when I was here for the first time of school when I was a kid, I can remember that this one here was open. So this wasn't here. So we could look straight down here. Still the view is lovely. And somewhere just behind this tree, you can see the other castle, the Ruine Raunchstein once more. And all of this here is the valley of Helenental. So I think it's finally time for the tower. So seems to be open, there is no door. And I can hear people coming along, so I will be quick so we don't have them on the video and on the pictures. Already we have such a lovely view here. Here's the ruined castle of Raunchstein and the Helenental all over it. We have a fireplace here. So here we go. Are a few steps up. So wish me luck. So I survived, but this view is absolutely incredible. So I can't even imagine how far we can look here. So definitely the city of Baden. This is where we started, just here, somewhere there. You see the viaduct here, and then we're going on to the woods, to the Helenental. One hill after the other. Somewhere there are a few caves, and one of them I will try to find. I'm not 100% sure how to get there, but it shouldn't be too far away from here. Probably in this direction. So colors are coming along. Spring says hello, and this is an even better view. So here's the castle of Raunchstein, and here is the castle where we are on at the moment, Rauheneck. And we just walked in between those castles here and then through the woods. I will probably take the same road back because it's just lovely and I have the time. Didn't took me too long. It was about an hour and a half to get to the one on the other side, to Raunchstein, and only half an hour to get here. And we are finishing up the route here. So another good view of the viaduct. And I think somewhere there should be Vienna or so. So last view of the Castle of Rauheneck. Plan is we are leaving now and try to find that cave that I mentioned earlier on a few times already. So I'll probably get lost as usual in the woods, but thank God we have Google Maps nowadays. So I'm not quite sure if this is the cave that we want to see, but let's have a look. Oh yes, that's the one. That's the King's Cave. And the really cool thing is we have an opening up here. So I think if I go back into this corner, that's pretty cool. Oh look how cool that's. Oh, that's amazing. There's a few corners here everywhere, but nothing that really goes into the stone. Little corner here. Nothing in there too. But to be honest, you don't need anything else. I mean, this is the amazing part of it. Oh, that's cool. So this is the King's Cave. So guys, I'm on my way back now. I'm a wee bit sweaty. Need a shower, definitely. So I was just up there. Where is it? Here. Castle Rauheneck. And I came all the way through the valley, back here again, so I can see it from the other side. And I'm walking back now and getting home, getting my shower, taking my butter. An hour and a half still, but it's lovely weather. Rain shall come tomorrow, so well, I hope you liked it and hope you're all good, and I will see you very soon again. Mwah.